Uncompromised marriage. Have you ever tried doing sexual activities? How does it feel? Do you know what will happen if you continue doing this? Do you know that it can affect your future? Do you agree or disagree on sex before marriage? So this my topic tell you that how sexual activity practiced by people who are unmarried, how this situation can affect in life. Many of us are not properly educated about it. Sex out of wedlock create dysfunctional families and teens searching more in life, who often turn to the reason they're feeling so glum, sex. In my opinion, having sexual intercourse before getting married is absolutely a bad tendency in our society. In most cases, sexual relations between couples are only approved by the public after they officially get married. Simultaneously, other kinds of intercourse, including premarital sex, are considered immoral. Consequently, if a woman has sex before getting married, she may not receive respect from her husband. Premarital sex can harm people's health. For instance, without using contraceptive device, women may have pregnancies before getting married, which results in illegal abortion or child abandonment. Even when people use contraceptive, abuse will influence on women's reproductive system. Apart from that, people who have sex before marriage are at higher risk of contracting sexual transmitted disease because they may not know their partners very well. People who disagree with this proposal may argue that people have their personal freedom to choose whether they have sex before marriage or not. In other words, they are independent in choosing their own sexual behaviors. However, each individual lives in a community which has its own standard of morality, so what fields to apply their personal freedom on should be considered. If a person ignores morality to indulge themselves with their own freedom, they will hardly receive any approval from his or her community. In general, premarital sex should be discouraged because of its bad influence on people as well as a traditional culture. There should be more programs to help adults beware of the damaging effects of premarital sex on them. By doing that, we may somewhat help you adult to healthy lifestyle and good family in the future. Both teens and adults are indulging in sexual immorality because of the modern philosophy as stated on it. While premarital sex is considered sinful activities by the community, sexual intercourse between a man and a woman is to be reserved for their union upon marriage when they become with God. This custom was put into effect to mitigate the desire of premarital sex in biblical times. A man was not prohibited from having sexual relation with a woman, as long as it led to the marriage. Therefore, no sanction was imposed for premarital sex, but it was considered a violation of custom.